To the Ozarks.
Welcome back, friends. 10:12 on this cold, bitterly cold Saturday night. Now, quite a few people actually woke up with snow on the ground this morning here in Springfield. We were not one of those people, but I wanted to show you the snowfall Friday night into early Saturday morning south of I-44. And you can see some of those darker blue bands, higher snowfall totals accumulated there. Now, I have heard a couple of inches, and it makes me wonder how much we actually saw, because just 2 days ago it was 80 degrees. So the ground has to be fairly warm out there. So I got some weather pictures for you. Brian Pruitt sent this in from Jasper, Arkansas, right along the Buffalo River. A beautiful dusting there in Arkansas. Gorgeous, Brian. Thank you for sending that. Idly Beasley sent this in from Houston, Missouri. This is on an elevated surface on her deck, and I did hear reports around Houston that it was very varied. A couple inches to a dusting of snow around that area. Thank you, Idly. And then Dan Wilson sent this in from Potosi, which is just southwest of St. Louis in Washington County. Quite a bit of snow there. He took a picture of when he was actually out deer hunting, and it was covering his boots. I heard the hunters loved this, though. They said this was right up their alley. I don't know. It wouldn't be up mine. I would not want to sit out in the cold, but I think it was perfect for them. 27 degrees currently in Branson, northwest winds at 3 miles per hour. If you look down there on Branson Landing, they've got the Christmas tree going. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like most everybody is headed home because it is so cold. Northwest winds at 3 miles per hour make that 27 feel even colder out there. Most temperatures right now in the low to mid 20s, but the wind chills making it feel more like the teens in some places. Springfield's one of those places. Feels like 16, feels like 17 in Mountain Grove. Fort Leonard Wood feels like 17 as well. Now, on our satellite and radar, dry conditions. However, we do have a little bit of cloud coverage to the north and east of Springfield. We'll continue to see that cloud coverage overnight. I think it'll break up as we head into tomorrow. We should see plenty of sunshine. Okay, temperatures overnight, a very cold 18 degrees. If you're waking up early, this is still deer season, the busiest deer hunting weekend of the year. 24 by 7 a.m., 28 by 8 a.m. So once the sun comes up, we'll start to warm up fairly quickly, but it's going to be in the teens if you get out there very early. Highs tomorrow, well, it's warmer, but it's still cold, 45 degrees. I want to talk about what we can expect next. As we move through Sunday, very calm conditions. I don't think we have any real weather concerns for your Sunday, but on Monday, a disturbance is going to move in from Texas and track right through Missouri. We're going to start to see some moisture earlier in the day. I don't think we're going to see much of that until later in the day. Think dinner time as that chance of rain increases, and as temperatures fall, we're going to start to see a switchover out to the west. I'd say by 7:30, 10 o'clock, we're going to start to see the chance for some snow with this. This is going to move out to the east. And as you can see, those south of I-44, not a ton of snow, but I do think that we could wake up to a pretty good dusting on Tuesday morning, maybe a few slippery spots. And I would say south, so more into that Ozark Plateau area, probably going to be our heaviest of snowfall. Now, just get your coats handy. You're going to want them. It is so cold, and it's staying that way for the foreseeable future. We're going to be into the 40s, 38 on Wednesday, and then the end of the week, we're still going to be cold. And those overnight lows, nothing above freezing right here. And you can see average for this time of the year is 58. We're well below.
I'm cringing looking at those overnight lows.
It's really, it is abnormally cold spell for us.
And I could handle a dusting of snow, but I can't handle more than that.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll see more than that, so I think we're okay.
Good, perfect.
We don't want you to go off the deep end yet.
No, I'm literally cringing just thinking about it, but that's okay. I'll get used to it eventually.
Eventually. You're from Chicago, aren't you?
Everybody always says this. They're like, aren't you from Chicago?
You should be tougher than that.
Right? And I'm like, well, since I've been in Missouri, obviously I went to Mizzou, so I've been down in Missouri for a little while. I feel like my blood has thinned since I've been
Everybody
down
says
here.
that. I get that. Yep.
So I'm not used to it, but I brought out my parka yesterday.
Okay,
because
good.
it was so cold.
And it's going to be needed.
Perfect. Thanks, Natalie.